Life is a question we spend our whole lives trying to answer. We wake up each morning and the day asks us, what will you do with me? We are given this gift of time, a series of moments strung together like pearls on a necklace. To pursue life is not just to breathe or to work. It is to truly feel. It is to notice the sun on your face and the air in your lungs. It is to engage in the grand, beautiful dance of being alive. We often think that living means chasing big, monumental achievements, the kind that get your name in the papers. But that is only a tiny part of the story. The real pursuit of life happens in the quiet spaces in between. We are all searching for something. Call it purpose, call it meaning, call it happiness. It's the reason we get out of bed when the world feels heavy. This search is what makes us human. It connects a young student figuring out their path, a parent raising a child, and an old man tending his garden. We are all looking for our own special song to sing in the great concert of the world. The beautiful truth is that this meaning isn't hidden away in a secret chest. It is not a prize you win at the end of a long, hard race. It is all around us, waiting to be discovered, waiting to be created by our own hands and our own hearts. The world tells us to hurry. It shouts, go faster, do more, achieve bigger. We run and run, often without knowing where we are going. But pursuing life is sometimes about slowing down. It is about taking a moment to simply be, to sit with a friend and share a cup of coffee without looking at your phone, to listen to the rain as it taps against the window pane. It is in these moments of stillness that we can hear the gentle whisper of our own soul. It tells us what truly matters, not what the world insists should matter. This is where the real journey begins, not with a loud bang but with a quiet knowing peace. So what does it mean to truly live? It means to be present, to show up for your own life. It means to accept the joys and the sorrows, the triumphs and the failures. Life is not a perfectly polished performance. It is a messy, beautiful, unpredictable improvisation. It is about learning to love the person you are today while gently guiding yourself toward the person you want to become tomorrow. It is about understanding that every single day is a new page, and you hold the pen. You get to write your own story, one simple, honest, and heartfelt word at a time. It is a pursuit that never truly ends. We often believe that meaning is found only in grand gestures. We think of people who build great companies or discover cures for diseases. And yes, that is one kind of meaning, but it is not the only kind. There is a different, quieter magic that exists in the small, ordinary moments of our daily lives. It is the kind of meaning that doesn't ask for applause or recognition. It is the simple, profound joy of being. Think about the first sip of warm coffee in the morning, how it chases away the last remnants of sleep. That is a small, perfect moment of comfort, a tiny anchor in the vast sea of the day. This everyday magic is everywhere, if we only learn how to see it. It is in the shared laughter with a loved one over a simple meal. It is in the satisfaction of a clean kitchen or a neatly made bed. These are not trivial things. They are the building blocks of a happy life. They are small acts of love and care for ourselves and our surroundings. When you help a neighbor carry their groceries or offer a genuine smile to a stranger on the street, you are creating meaning. You are adding a little drop of kindness to the world. These actions ripple outward in ways we may never fully understand, touching lives and making the world a slightly better place. Consider the rhythm of your daily routine. It can feel repetitive, even boring at times. The commute to work, the emails to answer, the chores to be done. But within that rhythm, there is a pulse. There is an opportunity for connection. It is the brief, friendly chat with the barista who knows your order by heart. It is the song on the radio that suddenly makes you feel understood. It is the feeling of coming home after a long day, the familiar comfort of your own space. These are the textures of life. Finding meaning is not about escaping the ordinary. It is about finding the extraordinary within it. We must train our eyes and our hearts to notice these things. It is a practice, like learning to play an instrument. At first it feels awkward, but with time, it becomes second nature. End your day by thinking of 3 small things that brought you a moment of peace or happiness. Perhaps it was the beauty of a sunset, the taste of a fresh piece of fruit, or a kind word from a friend. When we start to collect these small joys, we realize that our lives are already full of meaning. We are not waiting for life to begin. We are right in the middle of it, surrounded by simple, beautiful, and profound magic. A dream doesn't have to be a loud, earth-shattering ambition. It can be a quiet whisper. It can be a gentle pull on your heart, a small voice that says, "What if?" It could be the dream of planting a garden, of learning to bake bread, of writing a poem, or of finally reading that stack of books on your nightstand. These dreams are not small, they are essential. They are the personal quests that give our lives a unique shape and color. They are the things we do not because we have to, but because they make us feel truly, wonderfully alive. They are the promises we make to ourselves. Following these dreams, no matter their size, changes everything. It infuses our days with a sense of purpose and direction. When you are working towards something you care about, even the most mundane tasks can feel different. Suddenly, you are not just saving money. You are saving for the guitar you've always wanted to learn to play. You are not just waking up early. You are waking up to watch the sunrise and take a photograph. A dream acts as a compass, guiding your choices and giving you a reason to push through the difficult moments. It makes the journey as important and as beautiful as the destination itself. Think of a dream as a tiny seed. It needs care. It needs attention. You must water it with your time and effort. You must give it the sunlight of your belief. Sometimes progress will be slow. There will be days when you feel like you are getting nowhere. But every small step counts. Every page you read, every chord you practice, every flower you plant is a victory. It is a testament to your commitment to your own happiness. Pursuing a dream is an act of hope. It is a declaration that you believe in a future that is brighter and more fulfilling. A future you are actively creating for yourself. The world may not always understand your dream. People might tell you it is silly or a waste of time. But your dream does not need anyone else's approval. It belongs to you. It is a private conversation between you and your soul. Whether your dream is to run a marathon or simply to learn how to knit a scarf, pursuing it is a powerful act of self-love. It is you telling yourself that your passions matter, that your joy is important, and in doing so, you build a life that is not just lived but cherished, a life that feels truly and completely your own. I once knew a man named Arthur. He lived in a small apartment in the middle of a big, grey city. His window looked out onto a brick wall. For years, Arthur's life was a simple, unchanging routine. He would go to work, come home, eat his dinner, and watch television. He was not unhappy, but he was not truly happy either. He was simply existing. One day he saw a picture of a beautiful country garden overflowing with bright red tomatoes and green leafy lettuce. A tiny dream took root in his heart. He wanted to grow something, but where? All he had was a tiny concrete balcony. His friends told him he was crazy. "You can't grow a garden on a balcony," they said. "There's no soil, not enough sun." For a while, Arthur believed them. The obstacles seemed too big. The brick wall blocked the afternoon light, and he had no idea where to even begin. The dream felt impossible. But the image of that garden stayed with him. It was a splash of color in his grey world. He decided he had to try. He started small. He bought a few pots, a bag of soil, and a packet of tomato seeds. He read books from the library and watched videos online, learning everything he could. It was not easy. The first set of seedlings withered and died. Pigeons came and ate his sprouts. A strong wind knocked over his pots one afternoon, spilling soil all over the concrete. There were many moments when Arthur felt like giving up. He felt foolish trying to create life in such an unforgiving place. But then, one morning, a tiny green shoot pushed its way through the dark soil. It was a small victory, but it was enough. It gave him the hope he needed to keep going. He built a small barrier to protect his plants from the wind and found creative ways to catch the morning sun. Slowly, painstakingly, Arthur's balcony began to change. What was once a slab of empty concrete became a small oasis of green. He grew tomatoes, herbs, and even a few bright yellow flowers. His little garden became his sanctuary. It was not just about the vegetables, it was about the act of creation. It was about proving to himself that he could bring beauty into his own life, against all odds. His dream, which seemed so small, had given him a profound sense of purpose. It taught him that you don't need a sprawling field to grow something beautiful. Sometimes all you need is a single pot, a little bit of hope, and the courage to begin.